We begin tonight with Pakistan. Barely a year in office, Prime Minister Imran Khan's throne is shaking. He faces an opposition tsunami. The pictures are telling. The detractors are at his doorstep in Islamabad, tens of thousands of them from all over the country. They're calling it the Azadi March, a march to free Pakistan from Mr. Khan's oppressive rule. It's being led by Islamists and backed by the opposition. Islamabad is bracing for impact. Tomorrow is the big day. It promises to be a political blockbuster, the Black Friday for Mr. Khan's prime ministership. Whenever the hardliners have hit the streets in Pakistan, it has spelled trouble for the government of the day. This one happens to be for Imran Khan. This time the man leading the march is Maulana Fazlur Rahman. He has launched a campaign to topple the Imran Khan government. He's the leader of a right-wing religious party called the Jamaat Ulema-e-Islam. He has vowed to dethrone Imran Khan, and almost the entire opposition has pledged support to him. Nawaz Sharif's party, the PMLN, and Bilawal Bhutto's party, the PPP, they both announced that they will participate in the protest, and they have good reason to join hands against a common adversary. In his 14 months in office, Imran Khan has hounded all of them. Nawaz Sharif was put in jail. He's now battling for life in a hospital. His daughter Maryam Nawaz is also in jail. So is former Pakistani President Asif Ali Zardari. If the opposition had any chance to reclaim its space, it is now, even if it means backing hardliners and radicals. The protest will kick off in Islamabad tomorrow. The Imran Khan government is trying every trick in the playbook to stop these protesters, but the sheer scale of the protest puts him on the back foot. The organizers are deploying drones to catch the best pictures of the protest. Special arrangements have been made to keep the protesters at the designated protest site for days if required. How is the Imran Khan government responding to all of this? Well, they have hired 500 containers to seal off the capital, Islamabad. They want to contain the protesters. Wion's Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik took stock of the elaborate security arrangements in Islamabad.
We talk about traffic disruptions. It is a major cause of concern for the residents of Islamabad. There are containers that have been placed, there are banners that have been placed as well, and there are tents that have been placed in order to stop the flow of traffic or of normal people. If you talk about security arrangements, there are adequate security arrangements that have been done, but the Kashmir Highway stands closed for normal traffic. And towards my left, where the ground is, this ground, if a camera person can show you as well, this ground can house up to at least 50,000 plus protesters. It would be a tough call for the Imran Khan government.
A massive fire on a train has taken at least 73 lives in Pakistan. Dozens more are hurt. The train is known as the Tezgam Express. 3 carriages of this train caught fire. It happened near Liakatpur, near the city of Multan. The passengers were travelling from Karachi to Rawalpindi. The Pakistani government says that gas cylinders and a stove exploded. Apparently, some passengers were carrying them to cook food, even though they are banned, of course. The train was crowded. Several passengers were headed to a religious conference. The local authorities struggled to cope with the scale of this blast. Pakistan's dilapidated, poorly maintained and mismanaged rail system has only made matters worse. Attempts are underway to identify all the victims. This tragedy forced the opposition parties to delay their participation in the march against Prime Minister Imran Khan.